What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today we're working on the GT500, getting it ready for Mod Nationals. We're gonna do a private rental, I believe next week. We're gonna see what they have available. We're gonna get out there and try to push this car and get it to go as fast as possible. The plan is to try to run the GT500 Pro class, but we'll see what the car is gonna do and how it's gonna work. But today, or tonight, we're gonna put the Fathouse trans pan on it. So we got the billet trans pan for it. It's supposed to help with pressure drop on launches. They did some testing on it, and shows that it's supposed to help. It adds a little more fluid in the pan to reduce the pressure drop. So this is a nice pan they make, and then this is the factory Tremec pan. This is the factory Tremec pan they make. It's a plastic or composite of some sort. But we're gonna get rid of this. You can see the difference in the height of the pan. And we're gonna put the other pan on it, and then we got all new fluid for it, so we're gonna fill it up with all new fluid. So let's start taking it apart. All right, so here's the two pans. I'm sure you can see the difference, the depth of the billet pan. So you can tell it's definitely gonna hold some more fluid. But these are the two pans. So. Yep. Okay, so I don't really have a large oil drain, so we're just gonna drain it into this bucket while holding it. See how this goes, see what kind of mess I make. So clean. Put like 7,000 miles on it, but beat the shit out of it. So it's over 7,000. See right now. Just about done. All right, so that's drained down enough. So we're gonna go and put the plug back in, just snug it back up so it's not leaking. And then we're gonna get to removing the bulkhead connector that passes through the pan to go inside to the trans. So snug this up a little bit. It's good enough. Gonna wipe off the excess. All right, and all right, so let's do this. All right, so this is the connector right here. You just grab this right here, twist it, it rotates, and you slide it off. Might be easier to pull this connector off with it. I'll just get it out of the way. Maybe. There it goes. All right, so now we got both of them out of the way. And then there's two tabs on here. We're gonna push those in. Maybe, yep, there's one. Let's get that push on it. All right, so this tab right here. Here you can see this tab a little better. Alright, so you take this one, start that tab, go over here, push on this tab. Alright, just like that. Just kind of get it started to push through. Now we're going to start pulling all the trans bolts out. They're looks to be all 8mm. Alrighty, start here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is counting with Kyle. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, not the pan. All right, good job. 13, 14, almost 15. All right, so we got a total of 16 bolts. So you gotta remove all 16 bolts. Just leave the last one in and double check. All right, now let's pull the last one out. Bolt 16. Put that on the ground, grab this bolt. All right, so now we can drop this pan down. Did I miss a bolt? No, it's just tight because of the filter. So you slowly pull it down, work it, work it. There it is. Now we take this connector. Oh my God! I pushed it out. Only got a little bit on me, not too bad. Cat-like reflexes. All right, and when you make a mess, it's best to clean it up immediately, unlike some people I know. So this is the inside of a TR9070. Those are all the solenoids, everything that makes it shift nice and quick. So it's pretty cool. You can see in there the shift forks with the synchros and everything. So it's actually, you know, like a manual transmission, but it's shifted with solenoids with the DCT. If you're not sure how these work, you should look up. There's a video on it. It's actually really interesting how quick and how it shifts and everything. But that's the inside. So let's go over to the pans, compare the two. All right, so here's our two pans. Got the nice Billet one and the factory one. You can see the height difference. So now we're gonna take the filter out of here and then move it over to here. And then there's an extension that goes on here for it to reach into the bottom of the transmission. All right. Filter's held in with, looks like 3 Phillips bits. Real coarse threaded, I guess this threads right into the pan. Alright, take this out. This filter looks good. So we take this filter and just transfer it right over into there. Alright, so let's see what they've got in here. Tube extension, plug adapter. You got all the washers, O-rings, bolts, got everything. All right. Okay. Some space in here. Is the washer off? All right, put his last one now, it's gonna fit. So we got this nice billet adapter, so we're gonna go ahead and put the O-ring on, lube it up, space, put it on here. Make sure this is good. Then we're just gonna press this right over it, just like that. The O-ring feels good. So the next step is to put the bracket on here. And this is gonna be for the wiring, the bulkhead connector that comes through. So put it on here, it has a nice little O-ring. It's pretty nice. It's a pretty nice piece. Real nice. So put the O-ring back here. Slide it on. And then this is going to go right there. See if it's the same size, that'd be awesome. Look at that. Look at that. All right, that's what we got. So now we're gonna pull the gasket out of here without ruining it. Make sure it looks good. Looks good to me. Right back into here. All right, so make sure the gasket's seated all the way in. Don't want to roll it, any issues. Okay, so now we're gonna get back over the car. We're gonna feed the connector back through and get this pan bolted back up, and we're gonna utilize all the old pan bolts. So let's go back over to the car. Alrighty. So we gotta make sure everything lines back up, so we're gonna go ahead and set this back up in here. Let's grab something to wipe that. Alright. Put that up here. Slide it up. Let's go in here. So we got it popped in place, got the two tabs lined up. Make sure the gasket, nothing's shifted. And we come over here and line up the filter. Pops right in. Grab some factory bolts, get them started. Okay, so I gotta pull the little aluminum block or bulkhead. Let me show you. Don't do what I did. That blocks the two bolts. So now I gotta take it back off. Not a big deal, it's only 4 bolts, but now you guys know. Don't put that on yet. All right, so with that out of the way, easily can get to these 2 holes. So now we're gonna go snug this up and then go around by hand and then snug them all up. All right, we're good. Put all these little bolts back in. And then we can put the drain plug in, connect 2 connectors and just clean it off. And we'll be good. Nice little drain plug. Got a magnetic tip to catch anything. Because the other pan used to have a magnet in it. So this probably just takes place of it. Plus it's easier to clean if it's stuck to that and you pull this out to drain it. Let's connect this big giant connector back. Same thing as before, just reverse. So start it and then just twist it to the right and it should lock right in just like that. We got this plug put back on. Clipped. Pretty simple. Just gonna spray it off. So get it all sprayed off, we're gonna wipe it down just to get everything off of it. So what a difference this thing makes. It looks way nicer and it's gonna hold a lot more fluid. So overall, I mean, this is pretty easy. So you can do it in less than an hour. Still gotta put fluid in it. I got a little pump and filler that I use. It's not the easiest fill hole to get to, but it is, let's see, yeah. Camera. Kind of see it right there. That plug is where you fill it at. So you pull that out and then you use it something to either you got to squeeze it in there or like I have a thing that I'll fill all the fluid in, pressurize it, hook it in there and let it fill. Let me go grab that and we'll get the pan full of fluid and then run it through the gears, make sure everything's good and check the level and then we'll be all done. So the other night we got the pan and everything on there. And not long after that, I was sick. I went inside, felt like going to throw up. And then for a good day and a half, I was sick. So we're back out here now. We got the fluid. We got the pump that we're gonna put the fluid in with, and then we just gotta fire the car up and check the level. This is the fluid we got for it. It's made for this transmission. This is the GT500 dual clutch trans fluid. So we're gonna fill up, I got 5 quarts, we're gonna fill up this container right here, then we'll pressurize it and it will put it right into the trans for us. Hopefully 5's enough, but we're gonna get this thing filled up now and see if it is. All right, so we made sure it was full and coming out the fill hole, so you go ahead and pull this back out. You're gonna put your drain plug back in, start it up, let it run for 5-10 minutes, let it get hot, shut it off, pull the drain plug, make sure it's still right at the bottom of the fill hole, and if not, just put a little more fluid in it, the drain plug in, and you're done. So overall, this install was it's pretty easy. So yeah, this is it. Yeah, I would the first round of 5 quarts is not enough, so definitely get yourself some more. I would get 9 just to be on the safe side, but yeah. But other than that, it was straightforward, really easy install. Thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe, and stay tuned for the next video.